somewhere in a vault at Yale University sits a book that has defeated every codebreaker who has ever opened it. Professional cryptographers, military codebreakers who cracked Nazi Enigma machines during World War II. And now, modern artificial intelligence, the same kind of AI that can read dead languages in seconds. All of them have tried. All of them have failed. The book is 240 pages long. Every page is filled with fluid, looping handwriting in an alphabet nobody recognizes. It's illustrated with plants that match no known species, diagrams of the stars that follow no known system, and pages of naked women bathing in pipes of green liquid for reasons no one has ever explained. It's called the Voynich Manuscript. And after more than a century of trying, humanity still doesn't know what it says, or if it says anything at all. In 1912, a Polish book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich was searching through a Jesuit college in Italy, buying up rare manuscripts. Tucked among the collection, he found something unlike anything he'd seen before. A small, unassuming book, bound in vellum, that seemed to have been sitting untouched for centuries. He bought it immediately. What he opened wasn't written in Latin. It wasn't Greek, Hebrew, Arabic, or any language his experts could place. The script flowed too naturally to be random scribbles. The same letter shapes repeated in patterns real languages follow. But it matched nothing on record. Voynich spent the rest of his life trying to get it decoded. He failed. He died in 1930, and the book passed through private collectors for decades before finally landing at Yale's Bineka Library, where it remains today. Cataloged, photographed, digitized, and still completely unread. The manuscript's real reputation began during World War II. The United States government employed some of the sharpest cryptanalysts in the world, the same people who broke Japanese and German military codes, arguably shortening the war itself. Some of them spent their off hours on a personal obsession, the Voynich Manuscript. William Friedman, considered by many the father of modern American cryptography, studied it for over 3 decades. He organized a team. He applied statistical methods years ahead of their time. He never solved it. In the decades since, the manuscript has been fed through mainframe computers, statistical language models, and eventually, modern machine learning. Every attempt follows the same pattern. A researcher announces a breakthrough. Headlines spread the claim across the internet. Then, within weeks, other cryptographers find the flaw, and the translation collapses. In recent years, researchers have turned to the same large language model technology behind modern AI chatbots, training systems specifically to find patterns in the manuscript's text. The results have been strange. The AI confirms what statisticians already suspected. The text isn't random. It follows real linguistic structure, word frequency, letter patterns, and repetition consistent with genuine language, not gibberish, designed to look convincing. That single fact quietly ended one of the leading theories, that the whole manuscript was an elaborate medieval hoax meant to fool a wealthy buyer into paying for a fake grimoire. But confirming the text is real language is very different from reading it. The AI can tell you the book behaves like a language. It cannot tell you which language, because it has nothing to compare it to. Every known translation model works by mapping an unknown text against a known one. The Voynich script matches none of them. Not Latin, not any European language, not any documented dead language on Earth. For the first time in history, a machine built specifically to break codes ran into the exact same wall as William Friedman did in the 1940s. Theory 1. It's a lost or extinct language, spoken by a small community that left no other written record behind. Theory 2. It's an elaborate medieval cipher, built using a system so personal to its author that it died with them. Theory 3. It's glossolalia, invented, meaningless text, produced by someone in an altered mental state, arranged to imitate the shape of real writing without carrying real meaning. Theory 4, and the one most cryptographers currently favor. It's a constructed language, a private invented system, similar in spirit to what J.R.R. Tolkien would build for his novels 700 years later, except its creator never left behind a key. Every theory has a hole in it. If it's a real language, no trace of that culture has ever been found. If it's a hoax, why does the text follow the deep statistical rules of genuine language, rules its supposed forger couldn't have known about in the 1400s? If it's meaningless, why does an AI model built to detect exactly that keep insisting it isn't? The Voynich Manuscript has now survived over 600 years. 3 separate owners failed attempts to sell it as something explainable. A team of America's best wartime codebreakers, and a generation of artificial intelligence built specifically to solve problems exactly like this one. It has outlasted every tool built to defeat it. Somewhere in those 240 pages, someone left behind either the most elaborate joke in the history of literature or a message they never expected anyone to still be trying to read 6 centuries later. So here's the question. If a machine built to read anything still can't read this book, what does that tell us about the limits of what we can actually understand? Let me know your theory in the comments, because the next file we open might be even harder to close.